Oh, it is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying the...
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctil only after the... if you return.
Ooh,
but there is a way. A fool sees the...
What is that?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality. I have imparted the priceless
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some rocks, boss.
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... how about this? I can take a small sample of all three...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flattered me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right
what sort of...
while we add the high
Oh!
strictly speaking...
well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this. Now, let's pack...
Hey, Yard, what are you doing?
Doing a mission.
Nice. By the way, you did not tell me there were more areas we could unlock.
There was.
You did not tell me there was a small island on a whole different side of the map that we could unlock. So why didn't you tell me, Yurod?
I didn't tell you that because I will let you know.
You still don't know this have to put in the game after a couple of days?
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit late, but we gotta cut the line.
Yes. Sure is better. It's a meal.
There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go. Use pyro to keep making the pop. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Oh, I have to heat up the pot with the amber. Yeah. That way, I upgraded my barber to level 42.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
Gonna make sure your co-op is open. It's open, man.
Nope, still on.
Whoa, that light came from the
Still has
first
the
Noctilucous
Circle X?
Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Get off my property! This is the character I've been wanting for a while. I'm just happy I got it. I got two characters actually.
No escape.
Oh, that's where I'm heading!
You're heading to the soup area?
No, I'm doing the event thing.
Oh, did the guy not spawn yet?
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly churls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Hmm? What? What? Oh, it's done?
This guy to me, hey, are you?
shiniest jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
Oh god, do I have to go in the ice
Let's head
biome?
back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Just finished that. Okay, guys, we're heading back to
Back
the
on
Liu
the
Harbor.
mystery.
Did you just see that XP? Did you see that adventure rate XP? 600, guys.
And yep, it's the mountain. Say bye-bye to my PlayStation 9.
Why?
The mountain's pretty much the weakness to my PlayStation. If I go
Isn't the
there
mountain
and
colder?
play too intensely, I will overheat the... Oh, it will give me a warning saying it's too hot.
Are you doing all three of the acts?
Nope! I'm doing the event
You're
thing.
back, my
I can't
friend.
do my...
Yeah, which part are you on?
Let's see here.
Exactly. That's
I'm
the one.
on
No problem.
part...
If you have
Then we'll take a
I'm on
box.
chapter
Done.
2, act 3.
all the same, in part.
But since due to something happened,
Parting.
it's not really working.
Oh dear. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the
Rosario,
city
what are you
200
doing
years ago,
here?
it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No
I'm
In the safe hands of the Liu Achisi.
All right. Thank you, my friends.
Now that we've made our choice.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, whew. That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's...
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
I will do my best.
What are you doing, Jura?
Stuff! I'm doing the event thing.
Yeah, by the way, I can't join you, or you can't join me until the end thing is over. Before I got stayed. Did you hear that Rex Lapis died? Yeah, Rex Lapis died.
We can leave the jade here. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So,
Guess we can't do anything else. Also,
yes. I have already rented this location. And that's right. The Liu Chising have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, although with that said, since we got back, also the...
Traditionally, we call it the
Ah, right!
One must think that they already have someone in mind. These things are for... Before the rite is...
Golden.
The only mint in Liu, which is...
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the... Perhaps each has their motive. In Liu, well then, we should go...
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to... Silk flower pet.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high...
We shall not speak.
Gosh dang! Gosh dang it! PvP?
Uh-huh.
PlayStation's hot. That's great.
Hey, boss! Do you sell silk
Oh,
flowers here?
Flowers? We
Going
See you
to
later.
Which kind?
I'm going that
you
way.
ignorant
I'll
shoppers.
hop back on.
Always.
Golden House Maiden.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the con. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different... Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety... Lastly, this silk flowers have all...
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. But this silk flower purchase, perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has... But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, I do... Now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again?
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the...
Yes, in
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Descent. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here of...
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Ideally with the help of an expert.
Talk about first world.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to...
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lauren. She's master of the Leeway Branch, right?
Guys, I have to go do something. I'll be back in an hour or two.